Demonstrating the ROS. It stands for the Roof Operating System Platform. Used to help stabilize a roof ladder when working off and cutting a roof line of a decent sized pitch. Obviously, the steeper the pitch, a little bit more issue we have with footing. We did notice that we have a substantial benefit with this being supported by the roof and the ladder system, that we're able to work safely off the roof a little bit further and higher to make an adequate cut in a safer practice. Stowing and deploying is fairly simple. They have a locking system on here, both with a positive lock, spring attachment system, and the notch cuts to be able to stow adequately on the ladder, whether it's on side of the truck or stowed inside of the compartment. To stow or attach the ROS system into the ladder, it's easy as attaching the rungs. Make sure the notches line up in the rung system, and then make sure the lock system is in place. Once it is stowed, you're able to rotate it up whichever is necessary to be able to carry or stow the ladder in the compartment as necessary on or off the fire ground. To make your adjustments, it's easy as disconnecting by pulling the lock system, moving over here as necessary, here, or even the center, to help balance the ladder if you need to carry it onto the fire ground up to the roof area. To deploy it, typically being in the center area of the ladder system, we'd climb up the ladder using the rungs, checking or sounding our roof as we get up to the position area of the ROS. We would deploy it in this fashion. Being on the ground, I wanted to show you and demonstrate the safety features that are an important aspect of deploying this piece of equipment properly. When you deploy it, grab the ROS. The key points are that the notch system here and here, where it's indicated by the red dots, are hanging over the rail system of the ladder. Also notice that the rung right here is in the place in the neutral position initially. When you set it up to lock it in place, once you have it in position, you'll need to push it down, put it in lock position. Underneath there is 2 notches cut out to be able to help lock that in a positive position. Once you have that in place, you can do as necessary to work on a flat roof or an angled roof as necessary to make your cut safely and effectively as necessary. To get off, back onto your roof system, push your ROS back up into the neutral position, pick it up. Key points to stowing it, make sure that you use both of the red dots and line them on the lower area of the ladder system. Lock it back in place, ensure a positive lock, and then now it can be stowed again to deploy it off the roof or back onto the apparatus. Key safety point here with properly deploying the ROS system is making sure that these 2 dots where the notches are cut underneath the system here and here are placed on the rails over the rod. Okay, that will ensure when it's locked in place that there's very limited movement and it's supported by the roof structure for good stability and support. If it's not done or deployed properly in a fashion in between the rung system, now we have an issue with the system sliding and not locking in place, twisting slightly, or if we loaded the ladder, if the roof started to fail, we have a bad position on the roof with the ladder, we potentially could have a serious failure with somebody falling off the ladder. Without it being locked over the rung, this is what happens. So easily somebody could torque the ladder and it could even slip off and cause you to fall off the roof or slip down the roof. So that is the big key point of that. Correct position over the center of one rung, push down, lock in place, and you're good to go. Back to stowing, into the center position, ensure your 2 red dots are back on the lower position of the ladder near the butt end. Stow wherever necessary on your ladder. place, make sure it's stability, and we're good to go. That's good.